In this video, we'll be learning about join method. It returns a string by joining all the elements of an iterable separated by a string separator. So we'll be taking a list, tuple, set and dictionary. So let's make a list as 1, 2, 3 and then 4. So this is our list. Let's make a separator variable. So let's put the separator as comma and a space. So this will separate it, print. We'll print the separator dot join and then our numList. Let's run it. So you can see it is separated by a comma and space. So let's make a tuple. Okay, so inside the tuple I am going to store the same 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so this is our tuple. Let's print as separator dot join and then our numTuple. So let's run it. So you can see the tuple is also separated. So let's take another variable s1 as 1. So let's take a, b and c, and s2 variable as 1, 2 and 3. So now we will separate each element of s2 by s1. So let's print s2 dot join and then s1. So let's run it. So you can see the output is a plus 1, 2, 3, then b plus 1, 2, 3 and then c. So let's do thus s1 separated by s2. Okay, so s1 dot join s2. So you can see here each element of s2 is separated by s1, 1 plus abc plus 2 plus abc plus 3. So now let's join a set. Okay, so let's make the set as test variable, and inside that the set will be 2. Let's say 2, 1 and 3. So a set is an unordered collection of items, so you may get different output. Order is random. Okay, so let the separator as this and let's print s.join and then our test. So you will see the order is changed 1, 2, 3 and the separator has been added. So let's make the test variable as Python, Java and let's say Ruby. Okay, so this is our new test. So let's print s.join test. So let's run it. So you can see the order is changed and the separator has been added. So now let's take a example of dictionary. We will take key and value example. So first we will see the key as a string. Okay, so let's make the test variable as a dictionary. The mat will be the key and 1 will be the value. Similarly that, and then 2 will be the value. So let's make the separator as dash and a greater than sign. Let's print as dot join test. So you can see the separator has been added in between. So now we will take an example where the key is not a what we say string. So it will raise an error. So I am going to take an integer. Okay, and then here also I am going to take 2 as the key and then that. Okay, so this will raise an error when we put a separator in between. So as dot join and then test. So this gives an error since key isn't a string. Okay, so now we will be taking an examples of ljust. So this is left justification. So ljust returns a left justified string of a given minimum width. So you can define the width. So let's take a string variable. So inside that let me store Python. Okay, so this is our string and then let's take the width. Okay, as let's say 10. Okay, and then we'll print string dot ljust and let's put the width. Okay, so let's run it. So it is saying sequence item not found. So we have to comment this line, otherwise it will give again and again the same error. So here let's make a fillchar also. Okay, let's take it as star. Okay, star will be our fill character, and let's print string dot ljust and then our width and the fillchar. So let's run it. So you can see it is filled with stars.